Alright, single split at Darlington in the 87s, and there is no grip at all. So, with me being the number 3, and the track being so dangerous, I think we're gonna try to start as far forward as we can, whatever that might be. And hopefully top 5 so that we can maybe avoid the mess. We're getting stuck behind some really slow people, but maybe I'm really slow. Although I did a really slow lap in practice and it was a top 5 time, so who knows. But we're not going to overdrive the corner entry. Slow it down, get it low, take it easy. Hopefully a low 32. There we go.
32.247.
Try a little bit harder. Not that I need to, because we are up in that top 5 right now. Very loose trying to get on throttle. Probably would have just been better off not trying to go fast. Jesus. On throttle just rotates on those seams badly. But 4th place at the moment.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
So that's good enough for me to hopefully avoid bad things. I hope. What do we got? Looks like all of the higher I-rated people qualified because they said, F that, I don't want to deal with being behind a bunch of people spinning. Jarek, slowest at the moment. And number 1 going fastest, Mark going 2nd fastest. I don't know the 6's name, but that doesn't mean anything because I forget people instantly. Then we got John, who we've raced a ton, starting inside row behind us. Keegan behind us. But, yeah, should be an interesting race. We'll see if there's a bunch of wrecks. I hope not, because 90 laps here pacing is not going to be fun. Tried to do the Lotus 49 at Bristol, but even with my superpowers of getting people to show up to race randomly last minute, couldn't get enough people to do it, so that is why we're here. Let everyone get loaded up here. Maybe. I'm gonna stick on this camera just so that you can see paint's loading up. I hate when the paints try to load while I'm in car, because it seems like it causes issues. Looks like almost everyone's there, so
1 lap to green.
hop in.
Line up on the outside. Pit road is closed right now. The estimated strength of field is 2,448.
So yeah,
Keep it clean.
we're going to tiptoe
DNF
around
today
here.
would hurt our points a lot.
And I hope not have a whole lot of cautions. But again, you never know what you're going to get.
Waiting on the final car to grid. You have 2 additional sets of tyres during this race. Have a good race.
So good news is I'm working on the super project, as in making some stories. Well, not making, but finding stories, and then gonna make the video. Because I now have all the stats. So that helps me kind of see some interesting stuff and build some stories off of it. There's some interesting things, very, very interesting things, and gonna be able to pull some cool data. Now, obviously, in the 90s, 2000s, as the truck series and more series start having records and stats, that helps populate more iRating in the pool. So overall,
about to go green. Stay
the highest iRating people in strength of fields are going to be modern era current
Be ready.
drivers. But there's nothing you can do about that other than take a look and see how much different their rating is compared to the strength of field, and get an idea based off of that. But comparing one car to another between the eras, just it's not something that you can do, even with iRating, because there's just not enough data. And although Richard Petty raced a bunch, he did not race as much as modern NASCAR drivers who used to do 2-3 races a weekend. So, now that they're limited in how many they can do, I think there's going to be a bit of a downturn in the max iRating that a driver can get, just because they don't have all those easy top 5s to rack up 10 iRating over and over and over, since they're so limited and it's really been reduced. But,
33.202.
some really cool stuff, like the lowest strength of fields that have happened in all of stock car racing has been in the last 5 years in the ARCA series. And I think that is due to people popping down and stealing iRating, so the regulars in ARCA, their ratings go lower and lower and lower, and then you never add any to it unless someone comes in and gets a DNF. I've seen some really interesting stuff from the start and park era. That will kill someone's graph and rating. But yeah, I'm excited to put together a much longer video. I'm trying to find an easier way to do it. And you know, it's not going to be fancy graphics like secret base 3D and moving graphs and stuff, but I hope the story and the way I present it will be cool enough to keep interest in it all. Okay, well, the one car clearly knows something no one else knows. Because we are just parking it here. Can't make it on fuel. I mean, maybe you can if you're clutching, but I can't do that, especially with as loose as it is. I need my left foot for braking. Our pace has died off hard. I mean, none of us are trying at the moment. That was a weird line up the track. He must have had a little wiggle and had to catch it. We're barely on throttle at the moment, as slow as we're going, but it looks like the 6 car is already dying off up there, or he's backed it down. Everything's really spread out behind us. Didn't want to end up there, but that's where we go. Yeah, I mean, you might be able to make 90 clutching, but I don't think that's what's happening. I can't brake with my right foot. My right foot is used to a softer pedal, and so then I just really screw everything up when I try to brake with it. I know that I'm barely braking, if anything, right now, but it's still not worth throwing myself into a wall. Well, getting on the gas off the corner like that, though, pretty terrible. 33.9. Get loose, use fuel, and lose time. There's just no grip. We're going to be 5 seconds off pace by the end of this one if we keep losing the grip like we are. Ease up on that throttle now. 34.015. I mean, the good news is normally we're fighting extreme tight, so it's nice to have a little bit of a change. .5 gallons right now off of being able to make it, but more realistically 3 gallons off. What I am going to do is, if we get a caution, or if we do have to pit, is take as little fuel as possible. Hopefully tighten things up a bit. .079. Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed. Save here, but we will pit for fuel. I don't know if there will be many that do it. Catch the 5 car. Because we're not going to be able to save enough under this caution. I'm not going to take tires, though, because tires are going to be very valuable later. But we're gonna come get fuel. The 6 car does not. Interesting to see.
Box in 10.
Someone might take left sides.
5, 3, 2,
just to try to tighten
1.
it up.
Right here.
Just didn't want to miss my pits by driving through someone and not being able to see. Mark fuel only.
Go, go, go!
I probably didn't need to take a full tank, but
They want you in single file.
good. Tires are 96-94.
Catch that 5, car.
And you know what? I think that was just the right time for us to get fuel. I think we're going to be just good. And now it's all about tire management, which is probably not going to change how I was driving, but if it goes green, the 6 and the 7 are
left to green.
now in trouble.
17 points.
There's not going to be any change because, or tire-wise, because they're on the same tires as us. We are going to be a little bit looser now because we've got some more fuel in it, but couldn't take tires. It's too early for that with only 2 sets and not being able to throw this set back on if we get another caution late. Makes you have to just gamble since these tires vanish when they're taken off. Let's hope it goes green.
Get ready, going green.
Get this thing over with.
The pace car is in.
I assume it'll be an early start with this guy. Nope.
Green, green, green.
Pull to the right.
14.108.
Okay, well now we're gonna see what the one car was up to. So if he's still going slow, then it had nothing to do with fuel, and it's just what he says we need to do for tires to last. We're a quarter of a gallon to the good right now. That will get better as we start losing pace and the tires heat back up.
Point
1.5 gallons to the good. Pass here, it's going to slow them both down, so I'm just going to back off early. started breaking loose with just that little bit of throttle in it through the center of 1 and 2. It's just a really, really weird setup that we've not had in this car for a while. Can't remember it ever being this on edge.
33.958. Car outside. Stay low.
Overdrive and run into him.
Stay low. Stay low.
But he's gonna fight us, I guess, so.
33.986. Still there. Clear outside.
I mean, if you're chilling and someone tries to pass you, just let off. But he wanted to risk me fucking up and putting him in the wall out of the corner.
.993. You're in fifth.
So, essentially we're in third if this thing goes green right now. I know the one car is going to come back with speed later on. Keegan's always fast late in the race as well. But, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what actually happens. Or if I self-spin getting on the throttle off the corner like that. Can't do that.
34.49.
You know what I might do? I might try to eat up this right front a little bit more by using less brake. Entering the corner and sliding up on that right front. To try to... Nope. I was gonna try to balance. That was... It just snapped on exit.
034.
Just gotta go slow. Or at least I do. That was a big old dive by the 16. Clear down below the dotted line, dash line.
34.425.
7 cars falling off, starting to back mark up. Keegan's nearly getting stuffed in the wall because they go too wide through 1 and 2 because the 16 couldn't get around the 1. Brakes are all the way forward, so can't adjust those anymore. Dragging the wall's not going to help our situation. We still got 61 laps to go, if I know how to do math this time. 16 gets the pass done.
34.427.
Trying to lower line here just to hurt the right front more. It's going to slow me down, but I think if we can heat the right front up a bit and get a little wear in it, it might balance things out for us.
34.418.
Mark gets a big slide up into the wall. I wonder if 16 took new tires as well, so he could be on 15 lap fresher tires. But we're not going to fight him, because there's no point. He's quicker.
Outside.
Don't need to risk getting wrecked.
806, clear high.
I love that low line. Just feels so much better for me.
4.8.
Got a battle for the lead. And I believe we had a lead change. We did. The 7 is past the 6 for the lead. If the 16 gets 20 more laps, he might go past them both.
34.377.
The 11 might have taken tires as well. He's right on the back of Keegan. You know what? I want to see the 16 win this. Hopefully he's not, I mean, it doesn't look like he's out of control, so I think the just bit extra on his tires is creating the speed difference. Almost drove myself into the wall. Although 16's kind of stopped making progress. And we're about 18, 20 laps into this run. But this is getting to be a bit of a mess up here. 6 cars dropped off massively. Have a car come out of the pits there? Or was that someone getting loose off the corner? No, I think that was a car coming out of the pits. Alright. Car's starting to get a little tight as long as I'm not on throttle.
34.386.
Oh, then I just got a little stutter into the corner and that screwed everything up and made the car feel like it was about to spin out. I don't need that again. Please, no more of that. Yeah, 16 has lost all of his speed.
34.668.
Nearly a crash with the 6 and Mark there. 6 is dropping like a rock, and it looked like he was going to try to pass him back. Yep, he's going to try. But that battle's now over.
34.579.
Maybe. Or he's going to try to pass him off the corner out of 2 and get into the back of him. Well, let's hope not. The only people that need a caution right now are the 6 and the 7. Everyone else perfectly happy with this thing going green.
34.501.
There's a bit of a separation between them now. And he's gonna dive it in. And pass him back. And now we're all even slower. And now he's sliding on entry. His right rear is going to be gone. Hopefully he doesn't self-spin or wreck Mark. Car coming out of the pits again. I think John is seeing a future wreck and backing off. That
car outside, clear up top. .703. You're back in fifth.
Side by side in contact behind us. One car goes sliding. That is going to hurt his right rear for a couple of laps. .4.42. Yeah, the 6 is going to wreck, isn't he? And then he's going to benefit from it because he's not going to hit the wall. He's going to spin, be able to get tires and fuel. Ooh. Okay, that wasn't good.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish.
Holy crap, halfway.
34.
We're going so slow. Feels like this race is taking forever. Alright, calm down. Heated up the tires, a couple of little minor slides, so I just need to back it down a little bit. Looks like we're about to have another battle for the lead. But Mark is about to step on it now.
34.653.
Just back off here. Okay. Had to make sure there wasn't going to be a wreck. Only 6 backed off, so. Now he's going to run into the back of the 16. And Mark should be in the lead in about 10 laps, if that. Unless he just chills knowing that he's got the fuel advantage. And the 6 still hasn't figured out that the softer you are on corner entry, the easier it is to not spin.
Clear inside.
Thankfully no yellow, unless he comes back up and stops on track. Hope that doesn't happen. I think he would have caused a yellow by now if he did that. Oh, he just gave up.
7-1. You're back in 4th position.
He exited out and quit. I guess that's one way. Overdrive the car when it backfires. Oh, he might have got the inside wall. Those tire marks were headed straight for it. All he had to do was slow down and stop fighting people. I have no fucking idea.
Inside.
I guess he was letting us go, but
There, inside.
he
Clear
just
inside.
went left when I went left rather than just holding his line. I was going to be really annoyed if he was blocking us after his mistake, after we pulled over and let him go, but it's all good. Lose about a second there.
35.474. You're now in 3rd.
The 17 has now appeared back there as well, and is making moves. Where's Keegan gone? Nope, just slid the tire there on entry. Can't do that. Even the minor, tiny slide like that will make us pay later. Mark's not getting up there as quick as I thought he would, but he's also just being patient. Pretty sure some people in Discord had this same scenario where they were able to get fuel but didn't take tires, and so they had to take the same set all the way. Alright, time to go last lap. Just to get an idea of what my actual pace is in certain places. Kind of feel out how much I have to push.
34.724.
Oh yeah, I just seen the rest of the tire tracks there. He definitely hit the wall at an angle with the nose, possibly. Holy shit, I thought I was gonna hit the wall. I know that's how most people drive this place, but I hate it. I hate walls. I'm scared of them.
34.754.
We're losing ground to the guys ahead of us. I got nothing for them. I also keep driving down to the bottom because I'm going so slow before I actually want to get there, and then I'm overdriving 3 and 4. Little throttle in it, keep it up here. Get a much better exit off the corner. They are closing in quick behind me. I don't think I've got the speed to finish top 3. Although, that felt pretty good. Yeah, Mark doesn't have any real need to pass this guy unless everyone else starts catching him. So he can just chill and keep his tires fine and not race, and this guy's going to have to end up pitting. It's going to be only a couple of laps till the end, but he'll eventually have to if it goes green. That's a big old chunk off of the corner. And here comes the one. And there goes my right rear.
34.904.
Yeah, Mark, you better start running. The one's coming for you. I've destroyed my right rear though. It is going away. Well, Mark is, do you have an issue? He is backed way off. Luckily, John likes to miss the corner massively every 15 laps. So that slows everything down. And then he raced the 17 into the corner. And they made massive contact and slowed everything down. But the one is only 1.2 back after being like 5 seconds back from us, so.
34.894.
But I've slowed things down, try to get the tire back in control. Thankfully, they had all that issue behind me, so me slowing down didn't do too much. Mark has caught back up to the leader. leader can't just pull over, because his best bet is get a caution, take fuel and tires, and save your track position as the leader. So he can't just pull down and let him go, because then what's the point? He's not going to be able to save enough. So he's got to try to keep the track position he gained by not pitting.
34.833.
17 is going to pass us soon, and we're not even going to battle for it. Especially if I keep doing shit like that. Pass us here, because no point.
Clear high.
Old tires or new tires, he's going to be faster than us.
.268.
Maybe I can pace myself a little better behind someone. But he'll be long gone soon. Yeah, we're gonna have to let the 17 go soon.
.876.
Then we're gonna have to let Keegan go. Fuck. Can't keep doing that. All it's doing is hurting the right rear. Right now, though, this is the battle for third in 20 laps. Yep. John just wrecked behind us. Please don't bring out a caution. I don't want to have to try to drive fast on new tires with as slick as it is. So 17 is driving in really hard, and that's probably actually helping him because it's working that right front. I can't do that though because the right rear is so gone that it'll just slide. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. If he gets a run, I'll let him go, but he's not closing in on me like the one car was, so. And since we've gotten behind the one, I've picked up a tiny bit of speed just by having a ghost car to follow. Shit. I gotta stop that. I gotta stop slamming on throttle. Looking over at the other monitor to see the graph, to see that right when I had to lift, it's because right before that I slammed on the throttle rather than easing in. 16 cars back there, 3.8 seconds.
759.
Got lap traffic. 11 cars are on the lead lap. drive off. 17 got massive drive off. '17 is wrecking. Oh, and he grabs Keegan, and they keep it straight. Don't cause a yellow. Don't cause a yellow. Especially because Mark can get the win if there's no yellow, because Benjamin's not catching him. Sucks for Keegan, but he's still going. He might have a little bit of damage. '17 was about to make a move on me as well, but I don't know, he snagged the wall or just smashed the gas trying to get up to me or get the run off the corner, but he could sniff it off of 4. He was closing in quick.
35.247.
Well, that takes all pressure off of me. Now it's, do we get a yellow at any time? Or does the leader pit and let Mark go? Keegan 3.2 behind, we'll keep an eye on it. .046. Shits. Scaring myself. 1.7 gallons to the good. That means that the leader is probably 1.2 gallons short. Maybe 2.2. We're using 0.2 gallons a lap, 0.28, so we'll say 0.3. So 7 laps from the end, 10 laps from the end, he'll need to pit. Somewhere around there. '17's in the pits now. 10 cars on the lead lap.
35.095.
You know who we haven't seen? Where's Jarek? Is he still running? I do not believe so.
The lead is pitting now.
Jarek quit 60 laps ago. Oh my god.
Car inside.
Just
Clear. 35.0.
hold a line.
Back in third. Keep hustling.
Then lift off once we decide where we want to go. Alright, well, we're in third. 2.9 ahead of Keegan. 12 nearly hit the wall off the corner. Mark 7 seconds out. 3.2 seconds ahead of the 1. So, unless there's a caution, that is wrapped up. Keegan 2.5 now. Man, am I going to have to start driving? Don't make me go fast on old tires. We got 8 laps. Try to pick up the pace a little bit. 2.4. That's good enough. If we keep that pace. Stop slamming on the throttle, you idiot. 2.5.
34.6.
So we held even with that lap time. So if I just go just a little slower than that, then we'll be fine.
.798.
2.6, and as I was looking at it and trying to enter the corner, I slide because I'm not paying attention, and that was stupid. Lots of heat added to where we don't need any heat. And I don't know what that was. Like, it's gone. My mind has given up. This is 20 minutes into a road course race. I've had to concentrate too long. Even though it's just turning left, my brain has shut off here at the end. 2.1, we lost 4.4 seconds there. Now we're going to lose a little bit more as well, because we're going even slower. Pull it together, dumbass. Oh, the right rear is fucked. Too many slides. 1.9. We need to go 0.3 seconds faster this lap than I did last lap. That's not the way to do it. What are you doing? What are you doing, you stupid idiot? Uh, 1.6, 3 to go. And we can't go half a second slower than him. Oh, don't wreck me, please. Don't fucking wreck me. Hold it down low. We survive. 1.5.
You've got 2 laps to go.
2 to go. It's 1.6. He's getting challenged by the 11 now. That helps us. It's going to slow them down. I can be about 0.5 seconds slower and be fine here. Holds him off into 1, so that had to slow them both down with the higher entry. Mark half a second ahead. That got closed up quick.
White flag, 1 more lap to go.
Alright, we got 1.3 seconds to work with.
35.271.
Ease this thing around. No need to push it. Don't even need to go full throttle in the corner on exit. Big old liftoffs into the corner. Ease it around. Don't get that stupid loose off the corner. And there we go. A P3 as the 3 car in probably the most boring way possible.
Checkered flag.
At no speed, it's just everyone kept wrecking right behind me.
Did really well.
Other than the guy that wrecked right in front of us. So, we got a lot of help there getting that P3 because many people had issues. And Mark gets the win. $63.38. It was feeling like $63.38. Jesus. that is... I'm going to take a screenshot of that and send it to Kenny real quick. That is not numbers you normally get in this car. Let's go take a look at the Rex. First off, we got the 18 going in, hitting the wall, spinning out. Oh, shouldn't have counter steered. Then we got the 12, spinning out, hitting the wall really hard. Oh, and then going and hitting the other one and stopping on track to cause a yellow. Cool. No need for that. Oh my god. Jarek, the pace car's out. The pace car's out, man. The pace car's out. He wrecked under yellow. The 12's trying to blow his engine now. I have no idea what this guy's doing. Into the wall. Gonna see a lot of that. Didn't mean out of him, but I guess out of him as well. Hits it hard, loses it. He doesn't counter steer across the transition. Car saves itself. Has he learned? No, he hasn't. Into the wall. This time he didn't need the whole apron though. 6 car, this is when he loses it, and yeah, he hit the wall hard. So now I understand why he gave up. This was the 16. Man, that's... Keegan had a lot of bad luck, but yeah, so the 16 hits the wall. Oh, and he downshifts. And I'm like, what? So he's trying to focus on that, and then he's down, and then he slides up because he's down there. So he had a whole lot of other shit going on that he was trying to solve. And then just a bad place to be, and Keegan goes in the wall. And then the 11, who was racing Keegan, into the wall. Then John racing into the corner, and yeah, at that point you just gotta back off. And then he gets on it, and he gets in it. And the crunch. And the left front appears to be gone, possibly. Yep. And then he wrecks again. Luckily, the apron doesn't count here. Then the 17 goes around, sort of, and Keegan once again gets hit right there. This time, a little harder. 17 goes a spinning down here. Backs it into the wall. But thankfully, all of this doesn't count for racetrack, and so he can get going without causing a yellow. 10 car. Nothing worth watching there. The 12 behind us. Hits the wall. Keegan. Mark. I think it's just hitting everyone with tire wear now. And Mark gets to celebrate. So, let's take a look at what I gained. We get 7 safety rating, 29 I rating, almost up to a 45. We haven't been up that high in a while. So, eventually the bad luck's going to come, and we're going to head back down to a 38 or a 39 and just keep bouncing up and down as we do, not worrying about what the number says, because we're in this race no matter what. We're in most top splits no matter what. So, number means nothing. But, yeah, we survived. 0 incidents. So, and we got to watch Jurek wreck under yellow. So, I think that's the highlight of the race. I think I might just make that the thumbnail for him with the title, He Wrecks Under Yellow. All right. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.